let's go over the next chapter. And chapter 23, November in December 2000. The next morning, Erica went to the kitchen to make breakfast. She had so many questions, yet she knew women are notorious for asking the wrong questions or asking questions knowing that they're not going to like the correct answer. Based on how Michael reacted the night before, she knew that she has to be extremely careful. The wrong answer, the wrong question, or asking the right question the wrong way will turn them away forever. By the time she was ready to set the table, Michael arrived. Once again, he knew exactly what she was thinking, so he cut to the chase. Society wants people to think that people are either 100% straight or 100% gay. That gives them the justification they need to treat both groups differently. It also justifies them accusing all gay people of being promiscuous, never mind that some straight people are also promiscuous. She listened attentively to what he had to say and nodded. Then she carefully said that she also has so many questions about trans people. However, she knows that Chiaki's going through her journey, so she doesn't want to hit a sore spot with her. He nodded. At this time, they sat down, quietly said "itadakimasu" and started eating breakfast. Michael used this time to catch her up. He called Chiaki the night before. After he told her that he's bi, she said that she thought so. Next, he said that he would like to talk with her elder siblings since the little birdie told him that they're also bi. Chiaki said that she will set it up. After he hung up the phone, she called back in a few minutes. She said that her entire family would be at her parents' house the day before Thanksgiving. He's more than welcome to join. Moreover, the premiere of the film about Kitsune will be shown in local art theaters starting that evening. He said that he would like that very much. Erica chimed in that she would like to join him. He nodded. Also, he was invited to join the Murphy family for the Thanksgiving gathering. She told him that she's thrilled. He nodded. The day before Thanksgiving, they took Michael's car to Chucky's parents' house. While Michael talked to Chucky's older siblings, Chucky and Erica used this time to talk one-on-one. Chucky started by saying that little birdie told her that Erica has questions. Erica started by saying that both of Chucky's elder siblings and Michael are bi. Next, she stated her observations that Chucky's brother acts straight while Michael acts effeminate. Chucky replied that some gay men act straight while some straight men act effeminate. Chucky expounded by talking about how indigenous tribes in California treats people for true spirits. Next, she talked about how the government of Mexico treated them. Then she talked about how the United States government treated them. Finally, Chiaki talked about where she is in the journey. Both of her elder siblings are in a straight marriage and have children of their own. So her parents assured her that it would be okay if Chiaki doesn't, get married, doesn't have children of her own. They were going to tell their family in Japan after the surgery. As of 2000, marriage is only allowed between a man and woman in the state of California. They can try to get married, however, they chose not to until gay marriage becomes legal. Same with adopting a child. On the other hand, since domestic partnerships are legal in the state of California, they would do so. It's not the same as marriage. They're not going to get full legal protection. However, they will get some protection from it. They'll go through that in January. Then they'll find a home to purchase. When Erica congratulated her, Chiaki nodded. Also, Chiaki said that she will not be attending the premiere. Even though San Francisco is progressive, there are people who will use Chiaki's presence to advance their conservative agenda. And Chiaki's not in any mood to deal with those people. Erica respected her decision and nodded. At this time, Michael finished gathering information from Chiaki's siblings, so after they agreed to join their family for a traditional Japanese New Year feast, Erica and Michael prepared to attend the premiere of the studio's film about Kitsune. In preparation, Michael drove Erica to the Murphy Hotel. At the hotel, he asked about Erica's wardrobe for the premiere and the Murphy family gathering. He immediately realized that she's not appropriately dressed. After Erica mentioned that she's on the budget, they proceed to go to the Murphy department store. Michael quickly went through their casual formal section. He found one outfit that would be appropriate for the premiere as well as the family gathering. Next, they went to the shoe section to find footwear that is within Erica's budget. After Erica did a quick change at her hotel room, they went to the premiere. Much to everyone's surprise, it was a hit. Erica was curious how this will affect her monthly check from royalties. When they returned to the hotel, Pedro's father motioned for Erica to join him. After they went to the regular dining hall area, he showed her the Polaroid photograph and asked whether or not she recognizes the cat in the photo. When she shook her head, he said that this cat showed up in mid-September. No one in the village owns a cat, or the cat is an indoor cat. All of a sudden, she gasped and covered her mouth. When she regained her composure, she said that in mid-September, she did buy a Dadama doll, made a wish, and filled one of the eyes with black paint. He replied, Naruhodo, I see. He also stated that her parents aren't the only ones who need a marriage intervention. When she looked perplexed, he explained that her uncles and aunts realized that they also have the same issues as her parents. Since it would be hypocritical for them to correct their parents while not fixing their own marriage, everyone's working on fixing their respective marriages. Erica replied, intriguing. Nodded. The next day, they attended the Murphy Thanksgiving feast. Eric got up earlier than usual to help the family prepare the meal. Most of the turkey was ready. She helped them set up the buffet table as well as the individual tables. At this time, the family and guests started entering the banquet room in straight line. Once again, she was amazed at how quiet everyone was, especially the babies and children. When she found where Michael was seated, she got in line, put some of the food onto her plate. After she seated herself next to Michael, she started eating. Michael discreetly started teaching her what each of the utensils actually are used for. She was embarrassed. Her maid in Japan, Japanese parents never taught her about the different forks and spoons, as well as how to use a knife and fork to cut meat. However, she made an effort to learn as quickly as she can, so Michael can resume eating. He also discreetly showed her where to put the cloth napkin on her lap as well. While she was using the correct utensils and making certain that the cloth napkin stays on her lap, she observed the behavior of the people at her table. At this time, she noticed that Maria has a warm-hearted and kind personality plus extra. When she observed Michael's personality, she realized that his behavior is actually his personality. Granted, it's not as much of an extreme extrovert as Maria. Also, she made a mental note to ask him for advice on her wardrobe, as well as the unspoken rules about formal dining. She did this because she would be spending some time with Michael's parents that Christmas, and she cannot afford to do anything that would bring shame to her family. As they drove to Santa Clara, Michael disclosed some of what Chiaki's elder siblings told him. It turns out that more than half of the people are bi, so Michael must have been unlucky when he attended university. Granted, there were a couple of people he met. However, one was already in a relationship. He respected that. The other one didn't realize that they are. So he respected the fact that they need to go on their own journey. At this time, he did admit his frustration with how dating works. Even though some people say girls mature faster, it does take them a lot longer to figure out who they are, what they want out of life. Erica nodded. When they arrived at San Jose, she had her next asthma attack. After she went to urgent care, she went to the pharmacy to get a new prescription as the inhaler she had was expired. This was a setback she could not afford. As soon as she returned to her room, she turned on the air purifier only to realize that she needed to replace the filter. After she replaced it, she turned the machine back on. At this time, Michael thought it's because neighboring homes are using their fireplace. As a result, the air quality is low, and she nodded. December was just as hectic for both of them. They prepared for final exams as well as term papers. She was grateful that the private university had their final exams during the first week of December, while the public university held theirs during the third week. This let her focus on their studies in two parts rather than try to cram everything into 1 week. After her last final exam was completed, her last term paper was turned in. She switched gears, focused on spending Christmas with the Hashimoto's. When she talked with Michael, she told him that she needs his advice on her wardrobe as well as rules of formal dining. So they used that week before Christmas to practice. Also, Michael took her to the local department store, gave her general advice about matching fabric type, colors, designs. When they went to her closet, he quickly put matching tops and bottoms together. After he went to the local clothing store, he bought a set of hangers that could hold a matching set of clothes. He put them together. And next, he separated them based on seasons and put a label based on each season. Then he told Erica what to wear and when. They also went shopping where Michael told Erica what to buy his parents for Christmas. They had the store clerk wrap it up for them. She wasn't surprised. Even though they're third generation Japanese American, they still kept the Japanese custom of omiyage, gift exchange. At this time, Michael told her exactly what to say and how to present the gift to his parents. In terms of how his parents set up formal dining, They went to a local steakhouse. He showed her the different types of forks and spoons, what each one's used for, showed her how to cut the meat, and he made certain that she takes the cloth napkin and put it on her lap. The day before Christmas, Erica and Michael packed overnight bags. He drove to his parents' house, which used to be Erica's family home. After they picked a room in the other duplex to leave their stuff, they went next door to Michael's parents' home. After Erica gave him the present the way Michael taught her, his parents welcomed both of them to their home. Erica made sure to remove her shoes at the Genkan front entrance. Next, she made certain to put her feet into the slippers that they offered. When Michael's mom offered them some green tea and some snacks, Erica thanked her, took one cup of tea and one snack. After some small talk, Michael carefully talked with his parents about the fact that he's actually not, and exactly what that means. Although they weren't completely comfortable with this topic, they listened as best they could. Michael sensed their unease, so he let them ask him questions. At this time, he reassured them that it would be better if they ask a bunch of questions and ask for clarification rather than assume they understand exactly what this means. Although Chiaki and Alex taught Erica a lot about the community, they didn't teach her about people even though Chiaki's siblings are. So Erica also listened attentively to what Michael was saying. While he talked, you can tell which information he already had versus which information he just learned from Chiaki's siblings. So Michael concluded by carefully telling his parents that both of Chiaki's elder siblings are as well. Not surprisingly, they were stunned at this information. They assumed that since Chiaki's parents are straight, that they assumed that all three of the children are also straight. At this time, Michael admitted the fact that, Chiaki is, because he knew that they're not ready for that information. By this time, it was meal prep. So Erica went back to her side of the duplex, put on her apron when she offered to help Michael's parents prepare the meal. She carefully told his mother that she knows how to prepare many Japanese dishes. However, she is well aware that each family has their own way to prepare each dish. As a result, Erica carefully asked Michael's mother to tell her exactly what to do. Much to her relief, Michael's mother was impressed. While they prepared the meal together, Michael's mother engaged in small talk. Since both of her elder children are girls, both of her in-laws are son-in-laws, so she understands why they don't help in the kitchen. That's her daughter's job. However, Michael's mother said that having another female help in the kitchen is a refreshing change. Erica smiled gently and nodded. Much to her relief, the cooking lesson from Michael's mom went smoothly. After they set the table, the four of them said itadakimasu and started eating their first dinner together. At this time, they engaged in small talk, used this time to get to know each other better. When Michael's mother noted that Michael's no longer thin, Erica realized that Michael has filled out during the past couple of months. Erica, too, was relieved that Michael looks a lot better than he did when they first met. When they finished eating their meal, Erica carefully told Michael's mother that she knows how to clean up. However, each family has their own way of cleaning up. As a result, Erica carefully asked Michael's mom to tell her exactly what to do. Much to her relief, the cleanup also went smoothly. After another hour of small talk, Michael and Erica excused themselves, went to the other side of the duplex. Since they never shared a living space, this was a bit awkward. So Michael proposed doing a gift exchange at that time. Much to the amusement, both of them gave each other an apron. Michael gave her a Hello Kitty apron, while she gave him a Xena Warrior Princess apron. After he thanked her, she told him to check the pockets. He was confused. However, when he reached into one of the pockets, he took out a money card. After he opened it, he saw an IOU for an all-expenses-paid trip to any place he always wanted to go but couldn't afford it. He told her that he always wanted to go to Broadway. She told him to let her know when he nodded. After they wished each other good night, they prepared to retire. While Erica brushed her teeth, she had this sudden realization. Michael's mother expects Erica to keep her son the same. Almost immediately, she blushed. When she regained her composure, she made a mental note to do whatever it takes to keep Michael the same. It made sense. She brought him into this world. Moreover, mothers are protective for their sons. By then, she finished flossing her teeth with antiseptic mouthwash. So she cleaned up the hallway sink area. After they wished each other good night, they retired to their respective guest room. The next morning, they freshened up. Erica put her old apron on. They went to his parents' side of the duplex. Again, Erica carefully told Michael's mother she knows how to make breakfast. At this time, she cut to the chase. Told her she knows exactly what Erica's going to say. As a result, Michael's mother told Erica exactly what to do to make breakfast. After they set the table, they said itadakimasu, started eating their first breakfast together. Again, they took this time to engage in small talk to get to know each other better. The other 2 meals also went smoothly. The next day, they started to drive back to Santa Clara. On their way, they did make a pit stop at the local grocery store. Almost immediately, Erica saw a familiar face, her high school classmate who dropped out of a prestigious university in California. And his parents are in the same situation. So after Erica introduced them to each other, she asked him how things are going. Almost immediately, his eyes lit up. He spent the past year at a local community college. Currently, he's attending a less intense university. Michael immediately knew. So Michael cut to the chase, told him that he's also in the same situation. Michael also told him to give him a call whenever he needs someone to talk to or needs guidance. At this time, they exchanged cell phone numbers. After Erica and Michael finished grocery shopping, they returned to Santa Clara. As the new year was coming to the close, Jackie's film netted up over $5 million and didn't see any signs of slowing down. So, as always, questions, comments, constructive criticisms, asking for clarification, let me know, and I shall see you next time. Take care.